Alright, party people in the place to be. This is motherfucking We All We Got in this bitch. Episode 10. It's October 10th, 2018. A comedian by the name of Mike Epps, a well-known comedian, just gave an interview on The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club. And, you know what? I need to talk about this because full disclosure up front, I'm not a big fan of Charlamagne the Fraud. I'm not. Now, it's a lot of niggas that I respect that seem to respect him, but I really don't like this nigga. Like, he just come across to me like a Jason Whitlock type of nigga with Timberlands on. You know what I'm saying? He come across like the same type of nigga, just the type that pretend like he on your side until it's between you and him. And I mean, like, any nigga gonna pick himself, but he the type of nigga that won't even consider it. You know what I'm saying? Should I let this other nigga win, or should I just go ahead and take it? Not understanding if another nigga might can help you out later. But that's a whole nother story. Long story short, I just wanted to preface this shit by saying I don't really like Charlamagne. I never really liked him. Even though it's other niggas that I respect that seem to respect him, even looking at this nigga, listening to him talk, everything about him says no to me when I'm following my own hood instincts about niggas. I can't fuck with him. I remember watching him recently. I think he did an interview with Big U out in Cali. Big U from Cali, but he was in New York, obviously. And this was like kind of after all of them little allegations came out about him, and this nigga looked as scared as shit. He looked as so scared. He was so hoping that a nigga ain't ask him about that shit. Like, I've never seen him this scared before in my fucking life. Like, it was so funny for real watching this nigga just be afraid, hoping that somebody don't ask him about what the fuck going on in his life while he talking shit about what's going on in other niggas' lives. That's the type of nigga yo is. Like, I just can't get with that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? You got all types of slick shit to say. You want to play you an ex-drug dealer one day, then you just a radio guy the next day, and then you talking slick about somebody else, and then a nigga press up on you in the street about it and you running. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't even investigate that shit. You just took tail and ran. That's the type of nigga yo is. He the type of nigga that just, you know what I'm saying? He just seemed like he'd switch sides. It don't matter what the fuck. He just wanna win. He don't give a shit. Right now, Kevin Hart winning. That's why he taking his side and caping for him so hard. Like, I've never known a nigga to cape for another nigga so fucking hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you already know whose side you're gonna take. Kevin Hart. Like, I mean, Kevin cool as shit. I fucked with him. But I mean, it's like you don't have no type of criticism for this nigga. Are you fucking serious? I almost forgot my goddamn point, man. So I was talking about this nigga. I never liked this nigga. Never. You know what I mean? This shit, like, I fucking lost my point, man. I'm gonna have to edit this shit. Hopefully I can edit this shit and get it right. Oh, no, I know what point I wanted to make. I'm sorry. Hopefully y'all sit through that. But I'm watching this show because I got this dumbass picture sitting right in my face with him and this white boy. The show is called Brilliant Idiots. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. But I'm watching this shit one day, and this supposed pro-black nigga, Charlamagne the God, he's on there, and this white boy is talking about Pusha T. Now, this is when Pusha T and Drake shit was going on, and Pusha T was winning. Pusha won. So white boy right here he makes the statement of Pusha T looks like a dirty junkie. He actually said that about Pusha T. Now you could talk about Pusha T braids and all this other type of shit, but you can't tell me you ever looked at Pusha and said this nigga look dirty, other than the fact that he's dark skinned. And we all know from being kids that what they say about dark skinned people is that you ugly and you dirty. And this white boy sat there right in Charlamagne the God's face and said Pusha T looked like a crackhead, a dirty crackhead. And what Charlamagne the God do? Mr. Pro-Black himself, black privilege, Mr. Black privilege. What he do? He laughed. Ha 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 ha. It was funny. So it's funny that a nigga just called this white boy just called a black man, told him a rich black man at that, told him he looked like a fucking dope fiend. He looked like a dirty junkie. And you find that to be funny. I never liked this nigga, yo. Like, I swear to God, I never liked him. And the more I hear him talk, the more I don't like him. This nigga's a fucking clown. Watching him fucking put the goddamn Superman cape on for Kevin Hart, like, really? You ain't got no criticism for this nigga? Everything he do is gold. You just believe everything he say just because he bought y'all some chairs? Y'all niggas getting money. Y'all can't buy y'all own chairs? Like, get real. Them niggas getting money up at the Breakfast Club. They can't buy their own chairs. Y'all can't buy your own new microphones. Y'all can't make sure y'all straight. You writing books. Talk about how much of a privilege it is to be black. Oh, and then this nigga, I'm gonna tell you, yo, this nigga is a fraud, yo. I'm gonna tell you all of this pro-black woman talk yo been doing. Oh, yeah. But when some allegations come about you, I ain't gonna say that you raped some shit, but you was overseeing a party where some shady shit happened in it, and you fucked her. It went so far to where you was charged. Then when the shit come out, you come up missing. You making statements. You come up missing. Then when you show back up, you scared. And then I think it was a show where Bun B was supposed to be on. I think somebody was there earlier and Bun B was supposed to come later. But you talking about something, I'm about to leave. Ain't nobody else. I don't care about the rest of these people. They ain't important. Niggas know why you. No, don't try to put that shit on somebody else. Nigga, you dipped because you want to spend less time on air because you scared somebody gonna ask you about that female that got raped at your party. Nigga. I never liked this nigga, yo. I mean, that's why I had to start this shit from the beginning by saying that. And like I said again, I'ma say it again. Like, there's plenty of niggas that respect Joe, that I respect, but I just don't see it. My instincts tell me that this nigga is a fucking fraud. He ain't no different to me than Jason Whitlock and any of these other clowns. You see what I'm saying? He just seemed like he more finesseful with this shit. Jason Whitlock look at shit like he's smarter than everybody. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga Charlamagne the God, he played a black women angle. That's the way he go about it. That's why he pressed up on, well, who was that? Michael B. Jordan, pressing up on Michael B. Jordan about what women he staying with and he don't be with black women and all this other type of shit. Like, what did that matter? What that got to do with you, bro? Why you worrying about who Michael B. Jordan sleeping with? Cause you caping for black women? Cause you trying to sell books? Like, you don't, like, this is what I'm saying. This is what pisses me off about women, yo. I'm gonna be keeping 100 with you. I almost said you dumb bitches, but I'm not. I said it just to let you know that I almost said it, but I'm not gonna go that route with it. Y'all need to understand when niggas is running game on y'all. You feel me? Game recognize game. I know when niggas running game. And you don't be wanting to say it because it's like if I talk about how much game this nigga is running on bitches, then I'm gonna look like a hater. And I don't want to look like a hater because I'm not hating. But it's getting to the point where it's sad where niggas can just run all types of game on y'all. And y'all really be believing and y'all believe it, and I mean y'all will fight for some shit. Y'all will fight for a nigga running game on you. Just because a nigga ain't putting you on the street corner and smacking you over his money don't mean he not pimping you. You see what I'm saying? I'm a full disclosure again, I almost called you simple-minded motherfuckers. But you know what? To me, honesty is the best policy, and I want to be honest with you. I know it's not going to win you over in the short term, but I'm hoping to win you over in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get down the line and you're going to see another nigga going to lie to you into your face, tell you what you want to hear, like fucking pimps do. Going to tell you what you want to hear, and then down the line you're going to end up all mad and bitter because a nigga fucking lied to you, told you everything you wanted to hear. Now you've been misled your whole goddamn life, and you trying to figure out how can I rebound. Now you want to use somebody else the same way somebody used you. Stop letting these niggas run game on y'all, man. Look at this nigga. His game is not it's not unique, it's not intelligent, brilliant. It's nothing fucking brilliant about it. He's running classic pimp game. Just like a bunch of other motherfuckers that do this shit. Umar Johnson do the same shit. I fucks with Umar now. Unlike Charlamagne the Fraud that I don't fuck with, I actually like Umar Johnson. But I know pimping when I hear it. And this nigga be running all kinds of fucking pimp game. His whole shit is built off of pimp game. When he ain't laming it up, you know what I'm saying, in his personal life, he run pimp game on y'all. In his personal life, he be laming it up, fucking with strippers and shit like that. Giving y'all money that y'all paid to him, giving it to strippers. While he talking all of this pro-black woman talk, sophisticated black woman talk at that. He ain't just talking about any black woman, because I'm pretty sure the strippers he fuck with be black too. But he talking sophisticated black woman talk. Taking pictures with y'all. Oh, he ain't fucking with none of y'all though. That money, he giving it to a stripper. Shout out to the strippers. I ain't, going at y'all. I'm just saying. I'm making a point about these niggas and pimping these females, these unassuming ass, simple-minded ass females that just don't know no better. Nigga Mike Epps was saying some real shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like really trying to, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to force him to say a bunch of telling shit, and he was like, yo, I'm not gonna do it. I remember Yo Gotti being on the show, they was asking him shit, but when they was asking him questions, they was asking it respectfully. It wasn't no attacks. You know what I'm saying? They was finessing, trying to sound like they was asking them real questions, but he was on some shit where he just wasn't answering nothing. Mike Epps was doing the same thing, but he just, you know what I'm saying, he a different type of nigga than, you know what I'm saying, because Mike Epps is a comedian. So, I mean, though this type of platform for him means something. So he got to make sure he still speak and say something, but he also can't say too much. Yo Gotti wasn't really saying nothing, you know what I'm saying, because he don't give a shit about that. You know what I mean? That's why his interview was so funny to me, because he said a bunch of stuff, but he didn't say nothing at all. You gotta watch that Yo Gotti interview. I don't know when it was. You know what I'm saying? Today is the 10th, you know what I'm saying, of goddamn October. Whenever the last 2018, whenever the last Yo Gotti interview was, it was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. Like, he was talking, but he wasn't saying nothing. And Mike Epps was kind of doing the same thing. He just not as slick as a nigga like Yo Gotti is. You know what I'm saying? Yo Gotti, and the thing about it is he was trying to give information. Mike Epps was. Yo Gotti wasn't giving out no information. He'd make a point or two and leave it at that. But Mike Epps was really trying to explain himself and give out some information. And these niggas was basically trying to get him to tell. Trying to get him to put himself in a predicament so that he could, ruin his situation. I mean, I've never been a fan of this dude, man. Yeah, I think it was somebody else that was up there. I think it was the chick La Negra, you know what I'm saying? Like the Afro-Latino chick, you know what I'm saying? She was there talking about darkism and all this other type of stuff, and Charlamagne tried to have like he ain't know what the fuck she was talking about. Like, come on now, like I never really liked this nigga, yo. Like, of all the people that you could do a show with, that you can choose to be your partner, you gonna choose a white guy, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with white people. They can be cool at times, but you gonna sit there and let him talk shit about a prominent black man? You can say whatever you want to say about Pusha T, but you're not gonna tell me that you looking at a dark-skinned black man, a rich dark-skinned black man, and telling him and saying he looked like a dirty junkie, and that shit's supposed to be funny. Nah, that's not funny. And this nigga Charlamagne couldn't laugh hard enough. Ha 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 ha. I remember that. I'm like, look at what the fuck? The fuck is this? Never liked this nigga. I'm looking at him right now. I don't like him, yo. He been a clown. Let me see. Charlamagne the Fraud. That's the name of this video. I think I'm done with this shit now. I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's the Charlamagne the Fraud video. Episode 10. Current events in this bitch. Usually I just speak my mind about certain shit overall, but this some. I'm gonna try to catch this one while it's a little bit, lukewarm. It ain't hot. You know what I'm saying? The Mike Epps interview was like 2 or 3 days ago now, and I'm all late for real. The topic is still lukewarm at least. And I really just wanted to talk about this clown ass nigga, yo. I don't like this nigga, yo. I really don't. I've been trying to like him. You know what I'm saying? But man, we need to draw a line in the sand with everybody. If I'm gonna come down on sisters the way I do, I need to start talking about these clown ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Yo is definitely one of them. And the problem is, this is when a nigga talk about whatever, yo, it's because nigga talk this shit out of love, yo. I love black women, and I'm disappointed that you can't see shit that's right in front of your face. You know what I mean? It's sad. And when I look at the situation that we in as a people, I see, I'm gonna tell you something about me. I'm gonna open up a little bit. I'm a mathematician and a scientist. Math and science is about finding solutions. I might have said this before. And I look at problems, and I look for what's the issue in the problem and what's the solution. It's nothing biased or nothing personal. It's just, it is what it is. Honesty is the best fucking policy. And if niggas don't get told about theyself, either they never gonna know or they never gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? They never gonna search and see if a nigga doing something, a bunch of clown shit and getting paid for it, like Jason Whitlock and Charlamagne the God. If you getting paid to be a fucking clown, you know what I'm saying? If you sitting around writing books about black privilege, but in your personal time, you spending your personal time with a white chick that don't do nothing but talk shit about black people. Like, you gonna go hang out with Tammy Lauren for what? You ain't even fuck her. You probably went to dinner and paid for it. You got fucked. If you'd have hit her, I'd have understood. But you just went out there, took pictures with her to make her look good. But you supposed to be brilliant. I think you more the idiot part. You just feed off of people that's dumber than you. That's what I got to say about Charlamagne. I never really liked Charlamagne the God, yo. I respect everybody as men. I respect you as a man. But, you know what I'm saying, some of these niggas, yo, I just can't. They part of the problem. Like I said, a mathematician and a scientist, I'm looking at the issues. You're part of the problem. You're not helping. You might as well put a fucking clown nose on this nigga. And, you know what I'm saying, whatever Ronald McDonald wear, put that shit on him. He's basically the same nigga. Just put a Rock Nation hat on top of the Ronald McDonald rainbow afro. Put a Rock Nation hat on top of that. There's a lot of other shit that I could say, but I'm not going. I'm gonna keep it right there. You know what I'm saying, the other shit I just, when I feel compelled to say some more, I'll bleed that shit out in other episodes. But this one has been episode 10. October 10th, episode 10. We all we got. Holla at me.